Shane Van Gisbergen is going back to the Truck Series, and the way this whole deal came together, it started with a single tweet from a random fan. You read that right. A fan sent out a tweet, someone important saw it, and now, one of the best road course racers on the planet is jumping behind the wheel of a truck at Watkins Glen. Niece Motorsports just made the announcement that Shane Van Gisbergen, the guy everyone calls SVG, will drive the number 4 Chevrolet Silverado at Watkins Glen International on May 8th. And if you thought that was big news, hold on, because his Cup Series teammate Ross Chastain is also going to be driving a truck for Niece Motorsports at that same race. 2 Cup Series road course winners in trucks at the same track on the same day. The Truck Series field at the Glen just got a whole lot tougher. Now, if you're not super familiar with SVG, let me quickly fill you in on why this is such a huge deal. This guy is from Auckland, New Zealand, and he's a 3-time Supercars champion. That's a massive racing series down in Australia and New Zealand. Since coming over to NASCAR, he's been nothing short of amazing. He's racked up 6 Cup Series wins and 5 wins in the O'Reilly Series, which you might know as the Xfinity Series. The dude wins everywhere he races. But here's the wild part. In the Truck Series, he has 0 wins. Why? Because he's only ever started 1 Truck Series race in his entire life. That was back in 2023 at Indianapolis Raceway Park, and he drove that race for Niece Motorsports too. Even crazier, that race at IRP was the very first oval race he ever ran in any level of NASCAR. He finished 19th that day, and then he basically never came back to the Truck Series, until now. So, what changed? Well, this is where the story gets really fun. Brent Powell, the co-owner of Circle B Diecast, which is going to be Shane's primary sponsor for this race, told the whole backstory. And it's one of those stories that makes you realize how small the racing world really is sometimes. Here's what Powell said, and I quote, "SVG is an extremely talented driver and a fan favorite. It's pretty cool how this whole deal came together. I saw a tweet that a fan sent out asking if Shane was racing in the Truck Series race at Watkins Glen, and once I saw that he was interested, I immediately called Cody Efaw to see if we could put this together." Let that sink in for a second. A fan just tweeted out a question. That's it. No big marketing campaign, no agent phone calls, no months of negotiating. A fan wondered if SVG would race. Powell saw it. And the next thing you know, he's calling up the team president and making the deal happen. That right there is the power of the NASCAR fan base. Your tweets actually do something sometimes. Now let's talk about the truck itself. Circle B Motorsports Auctions is the main sponsor, and they'll also have DQS Solutions and staffing plus JF Electric backing the truck. It's going to be a number 4 Chevy Silverado, and the race is going to cover 176 miles around Watkins Glen up in upstate New York. Circle B is using this chance to promote their brand new Motorsports Auctions website, which handles online auctions for their warehouses in North Carolina and Missouri. And get this. If you're a fan who wants a piece of history, you'll be able to pre-order 1/24th and 1/64th scale diecast replicas of SVG's number 4 truck at circlebdcast.com. So, yeah, there's going to be merch. As for Shane himself, he's pumped about this opportunity. When asked about it, he said, "I'm really excited to have the opportunity to race for Niece Motorsports at Watkins Glen. I raced the truck once back in 2023 at IRP, and it was epic. Happy to be back at one of my favorite tracks. Hopefully we have a good crack at it. Thanks to Niece Motorsports, Circle B Diecast, DQS, JF Electric, Chevrolet and Trackhouse for giving me the opportunity. It's going to be a lot of fun." You can tell he's genuinely fired up. Watkins Glen is one of those tracks where SVG just shines. He's a road course magician, and the Glen is arguably the best road course on the NASCAR schedule. So him racing a truck there? Yeah. That's going to be must-watch TV. Let's talk about Niece Motorsports for a minute, because the team side of this story is super interesting too. Niece has had some real success in the Truck Series, picking up 9 wins total as a team. 5 of those came from Ross Chastain and 4 came from Carson Hocevar. Not bad at all. But here's the catch. The team has never won at a road course. Not once. And that's exactly what they're trying to change with this move. This season, Niece Motorsports is fielding its biggest driver lineup in more than 10 years. That's a major statement from the team. And bringing in SVG for Watkins Glen is a clear sign they mean business on road courses. The team president and CEO, Cody Efaw, broke down the thinking behind this signing. He said, "Shane's ability on road courses made him a clear priority for our organization at Watkins Glen. When we learned Shane had interest in running Truck Series races, it felt like a natural fit. Our fab and body shop have put in a tremendous amount of work building new road course trucks, and we're confident in what we're bringing to the track. With Shane and Ross, both proven Cup Series road course winners, paired with Andres Perez de Lara, a talented road course racer in his own right, we like the strength of our lineup and expect to be in contention for the win." Let's really break this down. Efaw is saying a few big things here. 1. The team has been pouring serious work into building brand new trucks specifically for road courses. That tells you they're not just showing up hoping for the best, they're showing up prepared. 2. The lineup they've got is honestly stacked. You've got SVG and Chastain, who have both won at the Cup level on road courses, and then Andres Perez de Lara, who's a really solid road course racer himself. That's 3 drivers who all know how to turn left and right. And 3, Efaw straight up said they expect to be in contention for the win. He didn't say they hope, he said they expect. That's a pretty confident statement from a team that's still chasing its first road course victory. So, what does all of this actually mean for the Truck Series race at Watkins Glen? It means the field just got way more competitive. If you're one of the regular Truck Series drivers who usually thinks of Watkins Glen as a chance to grab a big result, well, you've got some serious problems now. SVG is one of the best road racers in the world, period. And Chastain is also tough to beat when the track goes both ways. Add in the fact that Niece is bringing 3 strong road course trucks to the race, and you've basically got a situation where this team could sweep the podium if everything goes right. That's not a crazy thing to say. That's just looking at the lineup. And for SVG fans, this is just another reason to love the guy. He keeps taking on new challenges. He's already conquered the Cup Series at road courses, he's proven himself in the O'Reilly Series, and now he's going back to the Truck Series to try and grab that one box he hasn't checked yet. A truck win at Watkins Glen would be a pretty sweet addition to his resume. One last thing worth mentioning. Remember how this whole deal started with a fan's tweet? That's the kind of story that keeps the NASCAR community so tight. Fans talking to each other, team owners paying attention, and drivers willing to say yes when the chance comes up. That's how you get a moment like this. Mark your calendars for May 8th, because the Truck Series race at Watkins Glen is shaping up to be one of the most exciting races of the entire year.